Hello, hello, hello. Espe here with another ASMR video for you. Today I have a very different kind of video. Gonna hang out and talk about something. Have hiccups a little bit. Gonna sharpen my pencil. Go ahead and get comfortable. Today I want to help you with how to stop being a people pleaser. Sharpened my pencil here. My hiccups should go away soon. I think I'm just hungry or something. Feels funny. Anyways, I've missed you. It's been a few days. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Espe and I film ASMR videos. Sometimes role plays, sometimes just like whatever comes to mind. So if you'd like to hang out, subscribe and like this video. Today, like I said, we're gonna just be hanging out and relaxing to some advice, I guess you can say. So let's get started, okay? I'll start with your first and last name. With the A or E. Okay. And how old are you? Okay. And okay. How long do you feel like you have struggled with being a people pleaser? And it's affecting kind of your life right now a lot. Okay. Well, I'm going to start with obviously being a people pleaser sounds like a positive thing. But it's a pattern of behavior that can be problematic and really bad for someone, for the person going through it, as well as the people around you. I think it could definitely affect them. A people pleaser is someone who feels the need to kind of mold themselves into the expectations of others. They agree to do things they don't want to do. They agree to interests they're not really interested in. They agree to plans that they genuinely didn't really want to agree to. They act like they like things that they don't. So sometimes that can make them come off as liars, because in the moment they will lie towards the interests of something, or yes, I'll be there. Yes, I'll see you at the party, but they won't go through. So they might do these things in the fear of upsetting others. They're terrified of upsetting others and causing them to be upset. So sometimes they may go against their own beliefs and likes and dislikes and stuff like that. If we want to understand if you're not the people pleaser, but you know someone who is, and you're trying to understand them more, it is someone who maybe dealt with either It could be parents. It could be someone when they were growing up that didn't understand them or learned or taught them how to forgive or forgive them. Just didn't understand and forgive them, basically. And let's say, for example, you had a certain political view, your parents disagreed, or a food you didn't like, or you know what I mean? You didn't have the choice to disagree in your upbringing because your parents or anyone would be very upset or angry and would just explode over it. You kind of lost your sense of self and started to just answer or mold yourself into what they wanted to hear in order to keep the peace. Maybe because you loved someone, you kind of molded yourself into something you're not, and you said things you didn't want to say in order to feel loved and kind of keep the peace and keep things calm. If someone grew up with parents who maybe, you disagreed with them and they exploded over it, someone can lose their sense of self in that way. A few tips, moving on from that, a few tips I have and that a lot of people can really, it can help them, is just reminding yourself. It seems simple, but just reminding yourself that not everyone is going to react the way that your parent or whoever it is that installed that fear in you of getting someone upset. If it was your parent, your sibling, your guardian of any sort, not everyone is going to react like that person did. There's chances that the people around you now as an adult are understanding and are able to acknowledge your opinions, even if you agree or disagree. You don't have to agree, even with the people you love. You don't have to agree in everything, not with your partner, not with your parents, not with anyone. And there's no reason for them to explode. And if they do, you have to dig deeper into that relationship and whether or not it's healthy for you, because disagreements are normal in every aspect of life. Remember that, how can I word this? Remember that there are side effects to being a people pleaser. Whether you might think it's a good thing to please people and in the moment do the things that you say, but remember the bad symptoms, aspects of it, which aren't so nice. People will see you as a liar, as a kind of someone who just wants to be agreeable. Someone, if you see someone who isn't really into what they are into and you can tell they're just doing it for show, that can make you very unlikable, because it's very obvious when someone's not really into something. It's very obvious when someone's putting up a facade. So remember that the side effects of being a people pleaser aren't that great. So there's no point in forcing yourself to be a people pleaser because you think it's going to make you more agreeable and have more friends. And at the end of the day, if you do have more friends, it will be fake friends or people who don't really even dig deep into who you are, who don't really care for your actual happiness. So definitely remember that, and remember that it's better to just be yourself than to feel so much effort into every decision you're making every day. And once you start doing the things you actually genuinely want to do and liking the things you genuinely want to like. My puppy's right here, by the way. If you see something moving, I made her a little bed. She didn't want to be alone while I filmed. Sorry, very unprofessional. But what was I saying? The side effects are not are not great if being a people pleaser, so definitely remember that. Next time you get invited somewhere you really don't want to be at, and you feel that need of like, oh, I have to say yes because, they're my friends and they won't hang out with me anymore. That's not true. It's not always so extreme. People are very understanding. Human beings are very, very kind to one another when you find the right people, and you can communicate your needs or communicate anything basically and be firm with people without being a bad person. You can be kind and say, I don't like this, I don't agree with this political view, but yeah, and communicate your opinion without being kind of condescending or so definitely working on the way you communicate your disagreements and your unlikes and your dislikes. So learning how to communicate with someone about differences is so important. Not just if you're a people pleaser in life, you will disagree with so many people, and learning how to communicate that without starting an argument or ending a friendship is important, because if you really have a friendship that is like 100% agreeable, it's like impossible. Like, people disagree about things and it's normal, and it doesn't have to be an argument or a big fight. So have some empathy for yourself and patience for yourself, and know that, hey, if I tell this person the truth, they might not freak out. Like, I need to be kind to myself, love myself enough to speak this to them and voice my opinion to them. And I know it's going to be scary at first. It's easy to say, just like, confront your fear. I know that. It sounds so easy, but I know it's going to make you scared. Just be brave and just know that you deserve that. And the more you push, every decision you start making is going to be more real. And you're really going to be like, I'm so happy I decided to be myself. And I'm so happy I decided to stop worrying about others, because the moment you do that, you are unstoppable. I promise you. Because living life, going through life, feeling like you're trying to check the boxes and be agreeable with people, you're never going to be happy, because you forgot to check your box and make sure you are agreeable to yourself. And if you want to sleep good, you have to make sure you satisfy your needs and your, like, what you want to live for. And it's definitely not for other people. Remember that. And remember to be kind and true to yourself. That's my last little note here. Be kind to yourself, true to yourself. Just be honest with yourself. I know that we put so much emphasis in life, like, don't lie to people, be honest to people, to your significant other, to your parents, but nobody ever talks about how hard it is to be honest to yourself about you, about your interests, about your likes, about everyday things. It's very hard for people to stay genuine to themselves, because they have all these outlets coming in trying to put, you can meet a group of friends, let's say in high school, and they could like certain things, and you just agree to do these things just to not lose your friends. And years later, you might, I don't know, turn back and be like, I hate this kind of music, I hate this kind of clothes. Why did I spend so many years this way? And like, you might all of a sudden discover that you love another type of music and that you love different foods, and then you start feeling like more at home in your own life and in your own self. Sometimes we don't feel happy, and we think it's like, I don't know why I don't feel happy, but deep down we know the reasons. We just really need to stand up to ourselves and be honest with ourselves. Like, you know why you're unhappy, but you're not doing anything about it. It's going to be hard and uncomfortable, but if there is no discomfort, there's no change. So I think you're you're gonna do great. And I think you're a great person and you deserve love. You deserve real love, true love, self-love, and you don't have to worry about all these outside worries. I really want you to be happy, and I hope my advice helped you today. I love hanging out with you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a little comment, little happy face, little, I don't know, ideas for more videos. I've been doing a lot of role plays lately, been enjoying that. Had fun with the green screen for a bit, but I do really enjoy hanging out with you and doing just more chill videos, more book readings, more all that stuff is coming up. This week I had family over my new apartment, so I wasn't able to stay consistent, but I am here and videos are coming every week still. I'm not going to lose that consistency. And yeah, I don't know what else to say, so just I love you, and I'll be seeing you here. And if you want to be part of the channel, subscribe. A lot of people who watch aren't subscribed, so I appreciate you and your time, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Bye.